So, this just in. I am pleased to report to all those of concern that God is still in the business of handling business. Have mercy. I said God is still in the business of handling business. Okay. Now the enlightening part about that is, whatever your line of business and whatever it is that you consider to be important as far as your business, he's in the business of handling that business. I ain't lying. Well, I have concerns in the form of health. Well, then guess what? He's in the healthcare business. You know? I'm in the business of picking up stuff that don't belong to me and getting caught a lot. Well, then guess what? For your thieving, sticky-fingered ass, he's in the legal profession business. Have mercy, you should be so happy and so lucky. Because most lawyers would write your ass off after the third time you get caught. But no. The most dependable lawyer you got is just a phone call away. And you don't even need a phone. Ain't it good? Won't it do it? I'm trying to tell you. It shouldn't be so easy. It should be more difficult. So you should have to go through more to where you would be more careful of the choices you make, so you don't have to, emphasize the need. Your need won't be so grave because you do less of the things that make you have to call on it. But no, we hard-headed. We stubborn. We're free and we're blessed. So we kind of throw caution in the wind. We know all we got to do is call on the Lord, and I swear, people is not like that. And you should be glad God favors you as such. I'm telling you. Yep. Lord, I ain't never seen a plate that I can't eat, and no matter how much I eat, I can't get enough. Well, guess what? He's in the weight management business. He's in the weight management business. Sure is. The best track record I've ever heard of. The best one. The best one. He got Jenny Craig done whoop, son. Yes, sir. What that boy is, Billy Blank? Billy Blank ain't got nothing on Lord. He ain't got nothing on the Lord. The Lord will send you from Sherman Clump to Anorexia tomorrow. If he so see fit. If he so see fit. So you don't concern yourself with how everybody else do, or who you should call on, or why is you in dismay about how you can't afford this and this person is such a professional, but I can't afford them because I ain't got the money. Well, then guess what? When it comes down to the most affordable help you can ever have and get, my Lord, he's in that form of business for you. He's in business. He open. He don't ever close. He don't ever close. He open. He open. And another thing that might concern you a lot, is the ways of the world and the things that you see and the news that you hear. Well, you know what I've come to learn? I ain't been around all that long. I might look like I've been. I got some miles on me, but trust me, I've aged well. But you know what I've come to know? A lot of the news you have is based on who your source is. The news you have, the news that concerns you, comes from the source that you utilize. So the news that you're getting, how it affects you, simply really pertains to, well, who gave you that information? Where did that news come from? So that's the news you have. So that news may be bad news, so it make you sad. That news may be alarming, so it make you alert. That news may be, devastating. It may stress you. Good news make you feel good. You should focus more on that. The choice you have of the reference that you utilize is always a good one, because you always could just turn your time towards God. Put your focus more on what the Lord feels you should be doing. Where he's put you at, in the position you're in, and how much worse it could be. You could always find a better reference of the news and how that would affect your life. So you could always be in good spirits. You could always be in celebration of your blessing. You could always be in a position to give and rejoice. You could always be in thanksgiving if your reference was a source like God, and it's always available. But you choose to sit down between 5 and 11 in the evening and listen to back-to-back wall-to-wall news about the country and the people who've been elected to run the country and make decisions on behalf of those in the country. Man, I can't do nothing about what's about to happen or is already happening over in Australia. But it's sad. It's sad. But that's not my sole source of reference. That's not all the news that I'll take in. See, I can't output much more than what I input. So if all I get in is the negativity, then what else am I going to give out? How can I look forward to the next day? How can I look forward to continuing on? Well, I don't have to go all the way in the back of the book to realize that I come out victorious in the end. And that's comforting. That's comforting. That's comforting. If you don't have a lot of people that are speaking in that way, then yeah, it's kind of hard to find a silver lining in most of the world, in life, more or less just in the news. Come on. I don't get the same happy, joyful feeling that them people on the news try to show right at the end of the broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole broadcast, it's what? Child endangerment, crappy economy, you know, the animals is taking over. The virus is running rampant. The pandemic gained force just yesterday. It's more death. It's less chance. It's no hope. Then at the end of the broadcast, here's a little puppy with a bow on its head that learned how to ride a tricycle. Fuck that dog. I can't. Look, who? That's all you got. That's all I can hold on to. That's it. Okay. Grandfather and granddaughter learned how to do the Macarena. How that's going to help me live? I'm going to kill myself tonight. Come on. That's all you got for me? That's all you got for me? Okay. You took me all the way to the heightened state of stress and concern and despair. And you think I'm a wind down because it's a squirrel that learned how to ride a motorcycle? Get the boy. Now, you got to already have your source of salvation here. And you got to live every day knowing that. And focusing and turning your attention to that when everybody else is telling you, look over here, the sky's falling. Look over here, the sky's falling. Look over that way. No, I don't think I will. If the sky's getting any closer for me, then I'm going to assume I'm going to see the Lord in a little bit and I'm going to find salvation in that. And that's going to make me smile a little bit. I hope it do for me what it do. I hope it do for you what it do for me. Because I can look forward to that every day. Because there's promise in what I'm talking about. Ain't no promise in nothing else they telling you about. You could be a newscaster. All you got to do is stand in front of somewhere where they is paying attention to you and say any damn thing you want. Say anything you want. But if you're going to focus on the negativity, how is you helping anybody to continue doing what it is that they're supposed to be doing? Living, loving, laughing. How you going to appreciate life at all? Life ain't supposed to be full of despair and concern and worry. And if it is, refer to your source.